Hi guys, and welcome to Chalk It Up to Videos. This is Jessica Senesac. I want to share an awesome resource for personalized learning at the end of the school year when your students are exhausted from overload of information, but maybe they're taking a state test. So the big thing that I would start off with in our amazing bundle is our ultimate end of course exam review. There's over 90 slides in this resource where they're answering questions that are state and standard based questions that they'll see a lot on state testing, and it explains why the answer is the answer. You're reading poems, short stories, all that good jazz. And it's a great way to review. It's an interactive slide that you can upload into Nearpod so that students can have it on their laptops and you can easily have them interacting with the slides. Now, I will go over what Nearpod is. If you guys want to comment below if you have questions about Nearpod, you can also check out chalkituptocrop.com. There is an article that Kate writes about that specifically goes over Nearpod and using it. Now, this irony matching game is a great thing to do next, where they have all of these wonderful quotes. Each of these is either dramatic, verbal, or situational irony. And you cut them out, put them into baggies. You do one per student. That's what I would do, just a class copy. And then the students have to put their quotes, they lay them on top of these columns. What I do is I have them redo anything that's incorrect. So basically, you know, if they have 3 of them wrong, I take them off, put them to the side, and tell them to find a new spot for them. Our literary term rotation game. So this is actually a free resource, but I include it in the bundle because it is a great way to review and you get your students up and moving around. So each of the printed sections is like this, and students are in their groups. Either you have them move around the classroom to write on this and say what group they are in their little box, and writing examples of what a simile is. There's several terms in this review. Either you rotate the physical papers or you rotate your students, whatever you're more comfortable doing. But I like to give out prizes based on the group that gets the most points, which is correctly putting examples of the literary terms in the boxes. And so you can read through the instructions. Students get their copy of their own instructions. It's a game where they get to pick a song, and using this scoring sheet determines how many points the literary term that they found is. A really great way to make this more kinesthetic and physical is to use sticky notes. You can put the sticky notes on top of each other. So if you write, I found irony in this, and here's 3 quotes from that. The teacher approves it, then the student explains how that thing impacted the overall song, and then you write up how many points you get, and you can do as many as you want, and building up those sticky notes gives you more points, and students with the most points win. I give extra credit for any amount of points that's over 100 points. 100 points is obviously worth 100%. And as you can see, they're going to be getting more points based on things that are harder to find. And it gives them an option to, one, choose the music that they like, as long as it's school appropriate, as far as lyrics. Which personalizes their learning because they get to share their own interests in this review activity, which is super cool. Now, that is one of our games that is included in the bundle. And then the last game this awesome task card game. So what I have students do is reach into a little bag. On each little piece of paper, I've written a number 1 through 15. That determines which slide their group is going to be working on. And the reason I say group is because this is supposed to take students about 30 minutes to complete per round. And each task card needs to be completed as a group. There are different slides with different links and activities. And so there's 15 total slides, and this is pretty dense as far as like what you get. There was a lot of work put into this, and now what this allows you to do is do this over several days. If you have 20 students, you've got groups of 5 or 4, and you can split this up into 3 rounds. And they have random numbers with all of these different activities where they are incorporating what they've learned throughout the school year. Sometimes they have to read something, sometimes they have to simply create something based on their knowledge, and they're showing their knowledge by creating these things, and the groups get to show their creativity. So I think this one's probably my favorite, where you're using social media and creating different posts for characters that you read throughout the school year. And so because of how it's worded, it literally can be applied to any classroom that is English language arts, and it's fun and creative, and it's something different and mixes it up. It asks for a lot of critical thinking. You're going above and beyond being able to summarize things and just regurgitate, oh, similes are things that compare two things using like or as. That's great that you can do that, but can you find it in this poem? Can you then analyze why the author chose to make that comparison? So here at Chalk It Up to Crop and our awesome TPT store, JLA, Juxtaposition League of America, we ask our students to go above and beyond. And we also look at how creative our students can be. And we do this from day 1 with Flipgrid videos. And every week we have some sort of project that students are working on in groups. That's the teaching style that Kate and I have. And this allows them to kind of give us mediocre stuff at the beginning of the year as far as these extensive research projects and creating videos and all that, but they get so strong by the end of the semester, and it becomes so part of their routine, and they get really excited about it, and they give us more and more and more and more, and it's pretty wonderful. So if you liked this video, please subscribe to our video, comment with things that you'd like to see from us, and just share and give out our information to your fellow teachers. We are working really hard on these lessons so that you don't have to, so that personalized learning in your classroom is a breeze. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.